Hi, I'm Tim D, and I'm forgiven. This is not a one-party mission. So often I find myself saying, you know, what's the point? I feel like that my efforts are futile, and I don't get the support around me that I need. It just, I want to throw in the towel and say, look, you know, my days are numbered. You know, I'll get out of this mess. It's really selfish. And that's what liberalism is. It's very selfish. It's saying that one person has too much and that he should give it to somebody who doesn't have that much. But the giving aspect is, that's the selfishness. It's give to me, give to the poor. Well, you can say whatever however you want to put it. When you think that healthcare, for instance, why do you want healthcare for? Oh, for the poor. Well, it sounds like you're going to benefit from it. Are you talking about yourself? Oh no, I'll take care of myself, but there's poor people. Well, come on. You know, it's not so bad that, okay, we're going to care for the poor. You know, that sounds all good and dandy, but the idea that it's a freebie or that it's not any cost to you, and you know, I even see people in the movement who are talking about taxes as though, you know, only the wealthy are paying taxes. And I seen a figure last night. They're showing that 47 or 48% of households don't pay taxes. And I'm like, oh, come on. See, that may be what is visible on the surface. And you know, my tax amount is pretty low because I don't make that much money. On paper, what I ship to the IRS out of my pocket. But you gotta understand, wealthy people get their wealth from their customers. You are their customer. Therefore, you are paying the wealthy man's taxes when you purchase from his company. It's a simple thing. It is extremely important that we understand this, because we will never, ever reduce the tax burden on the wealthy if we don't understand that we are carrying his burden as customers. And that's the way it should be. If he's paying taxes, it's because he's serving me. But the cost of the product is a direct result of the amount of taxes that the gentleman has got to pay. It is a part of the product or the service. I'm going to go over and over this until the whole world hears that taxes are always passed on to the consumer through prices. You are paying outrageous taxes, whether you see it, whether you get to sing the praise for it, or whether you don't. You're paying taxes, and a lot of it. I would say that 70% of our earnings can be traced in some way, linked to back to the government in a form of taxes, regulation, control, permits. At least it's probably more than that. It's more than that. So what you got to understand, you paid zero. You made $15,000. Out of that $15,000, probably 9 or 10,000 or 11,000 of that somehow went into the government coffers. Whether you like it, whether you believe it, or whether you don't. It's a matter of fact. When you buy stuff, you're paying somebody else's taxes that they had to pay. It includes tax on gas. It includes tax on electricity, tax on our phones. It includes the tax on our properties. Commercial properties pay taxes out of their income. Their property taxes paid. It is a part of the cost of a product that you buy. It never changes. It never will. You can be as blind to it as you want to be. You can be as ignorant to it as you want to be. But until we understand this as a people, and believe me, there's a lot of young people who think I'm nuts when I try to talk to them about it. And I don't care what they think. I only care what reality is. I don't, you know, people can think I'm stupid. They can think that my efforts are worthless. And I want to quit. I really do. I want to think that you know, my time could be better spent somewhere else. And I've always thought that, you know. I thought somebody else was meant to be the trumpeter and was meant to carry the torch and was meant to do the duty. I don't know what I'm meant to do, but I know I can't leave it undone. I can't leave it to somebody else. You can leave it to somebody else if you want. And you can say that your grandkids are not going to pay a price. They're going to have health care. They're going to pay dearly for health care. Dearly. Whether it's on the paper in front of them or whether it's through the hidden cost of taxes and everything we do. Everything we do. The telephones. Shoot, the cell phones, the tax on the cell phone, what do you think that's for? Is it just goes into the air? It's a tax. It goes into the government's coffer. It goes into the oh, but we got to pay this salary. I know. I know. But don't act blind to the fact that you're paying taxes. Don't look and say, I got to $2,700 back because I have earned income. Yes, it was your money to begin with. They're giving you some back to make it look like you're getting something for nothing from nothing. But you paid it every time you bought something. Unless you live off of yourself, for yourself, don't have a phone, don't have a home, don't have property, don't rent. I mean, it's ridiculous to think that you're not paying any of the taxes. The taxes are shared per person who's earning money. It's an equal thing. And this putting 35% or 45% taxes on corporations and on these big money men is absolutely ridiculous. It's wrong because they get to claim the glory, which they don't. They hate it. Believe me, they don't want to do it. They don't want to pass the tax on to you. They, when you look on a piece of paper, they paid $350,000 or $450,000 off their $1 million. Well, it looks like they did it, but they did it because they got customers. Without customers, they don't have tax money. Without customers, they don't have an income to be taxed. Where does the tax money come from? I'll pass it on, please. And don't shut up. Don't let them silence you about it. They'll understand if you keep pointing it out. You keep showing them. Look, it's common sense. It's common sense. I love you, man. God bless you.